Good morning. How are you today?
Tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
Sounds about right. It definitely feels more like a Monday today than it did on Monday.
Mhm.
That's for sure. So, today, here we have with us is this lovely guitar. It is already tuned and everything, so in our next lesson I'll go over tuning, but for today, we're going to go over basics. How to hold it, how to strum with just your thumb, and then we'll also be working on our song and just some notes to play as well. All right.
Okay.
All right. So first, the guitar. This has 6 strings on it, and it is in standard tuning. So it goes from E down here at the bottom to A, and then to D, and then to G, and then to B, and finally ending up back on E. There are a couple cool phrases or funny phrases to remember these chord names by, or these string names by. But for now, just E, A, D, G, B, E. For now, today, we won't be focusing on a lot of like these. We'll be focusing on playing one string for different notes, but here you are. So, yep. So that's a good hand position for your left hand already. So for the whole position, we also got a kickstand with us today. So I'm going to set that up for you right now. And then you're going to put this under your left foot. And then you're going to bring it up. And it doesn't feel super comfortable at first. I'm a big dude especially, so it really doesn't at all. I have to actually bring it up a little more than what that is. But you have like your hand like right here ready to play, and then you have perfect. So then why don't you try to go ahead and play like a few notes. And then you could strum on all the different strings if you want as well. Nice. All right. And then today, as well as I already was seeing from your playing, we're only going to be using our thumb to do downstrokes. We're not going to be doing any upstrokes today as well. Upstrokes is basically where you just go up instead of down on the string. It'll just give us a better, more rich tone if we just play down and just let it ring. And it's easier for us too. So, let's see here. So then let's teach you your first notes that you'll be playing today. So we have 2 different types of E strings. We have the low E and then we have the high E as well. But today we'll only be focusing on learning how to play some notes on the low E string down here. So the notes we'll be playing is open E, so E, and then F and G. Yep. So, and then goes E, F, G, and then usually it goes on to A. Or if you want to keep going down the string itself, then yeah. But for today, we'll be just focusing on these until we get to some playing. So why don't you just strum that out a couple times for me? Let's use 1 on this one and 3 right here. So 1 is going to be your pointer finger, and then 3 is going to be your ring finger. And you want to get as close to the next fret as possible for the most induced sound, I want to say. Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good. Let's see here. Okay. Do you have any questions so far about anything?
Nope.
All right. So then for the guitar, we're going to just bring that back up. Bring it a little bit more up. Doesn't feel the most comfortable, and I apologize, but it's proper, I guess we would say. And then, yeah, you were sounding really good on playing those notes. So then, let's see here. Going back to just playing open notes, we got this open string warm-up right here. So, this goes from E to A to D, and then so on and so forth, just going up by one string at a time. So, you want to start it off, and I'll count you off for each one. So go 1, 2, ready, go. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, one more time. It's going to be just open strings all the way down. You don't need any fingerings for this. Yep. So we'll just go from the beginning. So 1, 2, ready, go. Cool. All right, let's move on to number 2, and let's see how you do on this one. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, it's different. So I'm gonna count off with you. I'm gonna just say like what string it is while we're playing, and then we'll go from there. So 1, 2, ready, go. First, first, second, second, first, first, second, 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 third, 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 fourth, 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 fifth, 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 sixth, 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 fifth, 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 fourth, fourth, fourth. Interesting. Oh, that's right. There's a slight error in this one. I do apologize. But yeah, you're doing just fine so far. And then for the last warm-up that we have right here, it goes 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and it follows like the same pattern throughout until the end. Just doing like 2 strings at a time. So let's try it. So 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. Cool. All right. It seems like you got strumming pretty much down on your very first day. Good stuff. All right. So let's start off here at level 1, and then let's work on these. So I'm also going to be teaching you how to play some chords. So today we're going to be playing E, F, and G flamenco chords. So starting with the E, and as you can see right here, it shows you, and there's also an example right here at the top. So we're going to have your second finger, so that'd be your middle finger. It's going to be, here, let me show you. So your second finger is going to be right here. Your third finger is going to be right there, or your first finger is going to be right there, and then your third finger is going to be right there on that 4th string on that fret above.
So first one's going to be
2, and then 1, or 3, on the same fret, and then 1's going to be on the 4th string. Go back one more. Oh, right there. There we go. Yep, and then that is your E flamenco. So just play along with that a few times with going back and forth from open to playing the E. Yep, so remember, 1 is going to be right there. Perfect. And you gotta strum from this one down. And then try not to hit this string, which you're doing just fine. So keep that up. Perfect. Now the funny thing about F flamenco, it's the same hand position, but you bring it just a fret down. So it goes 2, 3, and then 1 on the 4th string. And that is the F flamenco. So if you want to try just going between that and E, you can even slide back and forth and then be able to keep your hands in the same place. I know it's kind of weird to do it. It's a thing that you slowly get used to, but oh, yep, there we go. Oh, you almost had it. 2 and then 3 and then 1. There we go. There we go. That's a good E. There we go. And then finally, G is open. So that is your G flamenco. So the only chord, like, you just have the one hand position. So want me to demonstrate real quick? So again, it's 2, 3, and then 1 right there. And don't be afraid to use a little bit of force behind the strings as well, so you can hear it a little bit more. There you are. And then just transition in between those a couple times for me, will you? Do you have any questions so far?
Nope.
No, it's just the unfamiliarity. It'll come with you over time, as does all like new string players. But it's really cool. It's flamencos are pretty all right. Yeah, and you can mess around with that too.
It
Like
was familiar somewhere.
all right. So, how comfortable do you feel with the flamencos right now?
They're okay.
They're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're going to try a little exercise. So, there's a little flamenco mood down here at the bottom of page 5. And you see it just goes half, quarter, quarter, half, quarter, quarter. Then for the second part, it's half, half. So, so what we're going to do here, so as you see right here, it says E, and then G's open.
So is that all of them?
Yep. So it's just the 3. You get the same hand position for E and F, but then G's open. So it's actually really easy to do. Do you want me to play this real quick just so you have an idea of how it sounds?
Sure.
All right. So I'm just going to take it down tempo. So 1, 2, 3, go. I messed up right there.
I
So,
think I got it.
all right. So let's try just the first 3 measures, and then we'll get into the last 2 when we feel a little more comfortable. So it just goes from E, F, 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 G, F. Yep. So 2, 3. Oh, 1 down. Flip those 2 fingers. There we go. Yep. Honestly, you're making really good progress. You're making really good progress. So let's see here. All right. So what are your difficulties with this right now?
My hands.
Your hands. Okay. What about your hands? Can you explain?
It's just very tight.
Very tight. Okay. So let's set down the guitar for a little bit then, and then let's take your hands, just kind of just shake them out. Do whatever you can. Even use your other hand. Just there you go. Crack your knuckles. There you go. And just get them limber. Get them limber. Look at that. That's a lot more limber than my fingers already. All right. Let's see here. So, how does your hand feel now? A little less tense?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's pick back up the guitar. Here you are. Oh, flip. There we go. There we go. Now, when you play this, you don't have to take it super fast. If you just go like bum, 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 bum.
Keep misplacing my one finger.
Yeah, it is difficult. It is difficult at first. And then we got to move this finger back. Well, there we go. It's really difficult to just switch between chords like that on a quarter note. So how about this? We're going to treat every half note like a whole note. We're going to treat every quarter note like a half note.
Works for me.
All right. So we're going to go like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, play. Bum, 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 next bum, 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 bum. Oh. 2, 3, 4. Bum, bum, bum. Very good. All right. You want to do that one more time with the same length of notes, or do you feel better about things now? Or?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to try it just as written?
I mean, I can try it.
You can try. All right. So then let's just take a little bit slower. So it goes bum 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 bum. Ready? 1, 2, ready. Bum 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 bum. Open. Bum 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 bum. It's those last 2 measures that get a lot of people. Alright, so how about this? We'll play the first 3 measures as is, and then for the last 2, we'll double the lengths of the notes. kind of. Your just hand position was just a little off right there. There we go. Nope. Yeah, so like your one finger got off place from the sliding back to E. Cool. How you feeling so far?
pretty okay.
Pretty okay? Let's adjust the guitar so that it's back up right there. Yep. I know it doesn't feel comfortable right away, but it does make it just a little bit easier for your hand to play and whatnot. Okay. So, here's your homework. So, when you take the guitar home and everything, we're gonna work more on you're gonna work more on like flamenco mood, and just focus on just being able to just play the chords consecutively. You don't have to transition from those. If you want, you can start working on it, but next lesson we'll work on switching those up more, and then we'll work on learning some more new notes. All right? Cool. All right, so that's all I have for you today. And you have yourself a fantastic rest of your day now.